Big performance he had in game number 1, and he's picking up where he left off. He's done the job off the board.
Gets the monkey off his back and try to settle him down.
And here is James quickly putting it up. Here's a guy that averaged only 4 field goal attempts in the ring anymore, and he came back to haunt them as Miller hits the open shot.
Fly Miller's out there to spread the floor, trying.
Evans and Rittenauer on the break goes behind with the pass. Not a nifty pass, but Evans keeps his composure and gets the lay-in. Bibby leaving it for Thomas. He'll take the wide open shot and hit.
He can make that 17-footer, and that's what they need.
So far, Bibby has 2 points on 1 for 3 shooting, so he hasn't been charged from that department. Peja Stojakovic, who was the leading scorer with 24 in game 1.
Bibby.
And the 3 by Rashard Lewis.
So 5-point turnaround on that missed layup by Stojakovic.
With a right foot contusion, just getting back into the flow of things. And here is Thomas with a good move. Kenny Thomas, who had 10 in game 1.
Thomas is a small power forward, but he can make the shot and put the ball on the floor.
Radmanovic doing what he does best. One of the top 3-point shooters on this team. And the Sonics are up now by 4. And Thomas tips it in at the other end, and this is an end. 7 on the shot clock, under 2 minutes remaining. Radmanovic way off balance. Scores anyway, 5 since Radmanovic has come in.
All right, take it back about the hairdo.
I like the way he's shooting. I still don't know about the hair.
Well, it's keeping it out of his eyes. He's able to make...
Third longest streak.
Right now, he's in there to hit the offensive boards. That's what he does best for them.
And Radmanovic hitting a 3. That earlier 3 was changed to a 2-point basket. But he has hit all 3 from the field and has 6 points as Coutinho Mobley will make it. Bobby Jackson comes right back. Collison trying to set the screen for Rittenauer. Will drive in. Good feed to Danny Fortson in the basket. Good play by Collison to set it up. Mike Miller is on the floor, and when he is right, Brad Miller and Jackson getting the basket in the foul. So Bobby Jackson.
Again, basically no low post game. Everything is going to be off of penetration.
Daniels used the screen by Collison, effective, despite the fact he was the scoring leader.
Ray Allen did a great job there of switching the rotation.
And Jackson going backdoor.
Again, that's...
Radmanovic coming off the screen, and it goes for him. Looked like it might go out, a 2-point basket, and Bibby still not able to go, but the follow by Peja Stojakovic.
It's off multiple screens.
Daniels runs his man into the screen, and Antonio Daniels with a field goal. 38%. Both teams were under 40% shooting in the first game. Good feed from Bibby to Miller for the basket.
Yeah, that's what they need. They need to come up with some easy scores right here to try and generate that offense and give them the kind of confidence to take it just to another level.
And the basket counts Fortson and gets the field goal and a foul.
The pressure just mounts. Radmanovic right now, he's made a bunch of shots. He draws the defense to him, makes a nice pass to Fortson for the easy layup.
And the foul was again.
The great shooters, they come off these screens. You either have to switch, and then on the switches, you got to box out. You cannot let them roam in for offensive rebounds or easy shots.
And Allen and the Sonics with a chance to open up a bit here. Sacramento, little not sure of things as Allen lays it in. Ray Allen going strong to the hoop for 7. The offensive end, not a shooting situation by Allen.
Ray sees the paint open. He's going to attack the rim, tries to make the contact with Sangala, but has the concentration to finish. And then comes right back to
Mobley. Stojakovic are a combined 6 of 19 from the field. That'll help the percentage as Peja hits from outside. And here's Allen with the crossover. Driving in. Pretty play by Ray Allen, who has 9.
Neither one of these teams really made jump shots. Radmanovic made a few for Sac, but nobody for Sonics. There's Bibby stepping up big. That's what they...
Right now, Allen defended by Mobley. James, who has only played 8 minutes, coming back in the game. And a 3-pointer. 3-point field goal by Allen. He has 12. He's guarding him. James and Corliss Williamson on him, giving up several inches, and James takes advantage.
Well, right now, James has some skills on the loose and giving up 5-6 inches to him.
And he's hit all 3 of his shots. Here is Williamson with a high arcing jumper, and it had to be that way. Takes half. It's an 8-point lead for the Sonics. They've led most of the way, and it looks like James, it's a coming out party for him.
For his size, he averaged a double-double a year ago.
As Bibby hits a 2-point field goal, so for Luke Rittenauer goes up, and James with a putback.
Well, again, they put Ostertag in the pick and roll. And
format. That was behind the deal. Allen going inside to James. And underneath, Evans with the field goal and the foul. So no foul called in point play.
I'll say right now, it was great execution. The pass from Jerome James, to Evans underneath the basket was terrific. I mean, Ray Allen hit him with a nice shot. The defense stepped up. Milwaukee did a great job. Great shooter, three-point shooter, free-throw shooter.
Bibby, reverse layup.
Nice.
And so Bibby,
great
the
finish.
biggest lead of the game for the Sonics, 15. Three-point field goal by Coutinho Mobley. Remember, he hit the low. Ostertag in there to defend James. And James scores. James can do no wrong. He has 16 points.
And he's been, now 4 straight possessions where they've put him in post to score. To the rim.
And now Thomas is on James. Big size advantage, and he makes the pay with a turnaround from the baseline.
Cannot stop him. You can just hope the
Teams average only 17 minutes in the regular year.
Dick, this guy looks real. This is not like somebody falling into some shots because double teams and getting wide open.
Todd Lewis going out to Ray Allen, who was checked back in. Here's Rittenauer for three.
Big shot. What a momentum shot.
Not with the Globetrotters, definitely not with the Kings. He said, I never had a coach believe in me. Nate gave me a shot. He believed in me.
Keep taking it to the rim.
Bibby with 14 points, scoring 2 field goals in a row, and it looks like he's still the only player in double figures for the Kings. Ray Allen with the jumper. Allen with 17 is the Sangala with a fake. Evans doesn't go for it, but here's Skinner inside, and he puts it through. Determined to get to the rim. Sometimes it takes off of your offense a little bit when you have to pay attention to that part of the game. Here is Lewis. Well, no one picked him up as he slams it through on the reverse layup.
All right, so right here, you see the pass on the backdoor cut to Lewis. He gets screened out underneath the basket, goes in and dunks on the baseline.
Bad pass. Here's Lewis. And it drops through with 3.5 minutes remaining. Here is Mobley firing it up with 3 on the shot clock. Collison saves it. Did a little tightrope action and saved it impressively. And the crowd enjoying this one. And really enjoying this one as Radmanovic puts it through.
Again, that save and the big push.
2-0 run, putting them up by 23. Point of this third quarter, and Collison, who went without the plastic mask to protect his broken nose, by House beating Fortson. It out, and here's Collison again. Collison with 2 pretty plays on the offensive end. Championship after the long drought relaxes the guy. House coming off the screen, hitting.
That's what they brought Eddie back into the game.
So a half a minute remaining. Darius Sangala hitting from outside.
With Radmanovic in the game, you got to know where he is at all times.
Daniels slices in for the field goal. Daniels with 9. Antonio Daniels inside, beating Fortson for the field goal.
Nice execution.
Daniels, Fortson, Collison, and Radmanovic for Seattle. Skinner working his way in, getting the basket, and maybe in this fourth. Tremendous job with this club.
Got a great group of guys I'm really excited about next year.
Jackson hitting a 3. Bobby Jackson with a 3-point field goal. Jackson on the pick and roll. Sangala with the field goal. Basket counts and a foul. It was blocked, and here comes Jackson, who got a piece of the ball, feeding Evans inside with the layup. Keep in mind that when the Spurs won their last championship,
that'd be my first choice about coming right back into the game and shooting a long jump shot.
12 straight points, make it 15 as Eddie House hits a 3. So 15 straight points and a
dividends.
Skinner defending against James. He turns around and beats him. So they go with the surprise wild card. James.
I don't want to see any fadeaway jump shots. I want you taking this ball to the rim.
Bobby Jackson hitting the jumper, and the 17 for James. And right now fronted, trying to deny, is Skinner. And Allen hitting a three coming off the screen.
So nice to have a guy like that.
Rebound by Maurice Evans. Sangaila with a jumper. So the Kings remain hot even though the Sun. 5 minutes to go. Here's Allen. There it is again. Allen hitting 2 threes and really keeping the Kings trying to hit another three. Sangaila gets the rebound, pushing it up now. His house to Jackson, lays it in, and with 4:20 to go, in. Tipped out. Collison has it knocked away, and a 3-on-2 break. Jackson for three hits. Bobby Jackson with a three-pointer, and it's down to 8 now. With
hit on that shot.
Sonics led by 26 at one point. Here's James with the short jumper. How about James tonight? 9 of 11 from the field, 19 points.
He can go back and look at film and find some positives from his team and talk about how his bench has played great.
Allen with the basket and the foul on the lay-in. And so Seattle putting this game away, and Ray Allen with 25 points off a 28-point first game for Nathan McMillan.
Well, Ray, he spins baseline, he attacks the rim, sees the defender coming, takes the hit, and has a great presence of mind to switch hands and get a great finish. That may have closed the door right there.
No question. And the Sonics have defeated the Kings 105-93 and take a 2-0 lead in the best of 7. Allen with 26 leads 4 double figures, and Jerome James with 19.